Welcome to The Real in Real Estate, your gateway to the source. I'm so glad you're here. We're all about diving into the nitty-gritty of real estate, sharing insights, tips, and some awesome interviews straight from the industry's beating heart. From the latest trends to cool investment strategies, we've got you covered. Let's explore and uncover all the essential tools and knowledge you need for navigating the ever-evolving world of property and housing. Here we go. Hi, welcome back to The Real in Real Estate, where we talk about the facts and dispel the myths. And today we're here with Melanie Bowles of First American Title, and she's going to talk to us about a wonderful program they have. So thank you for joining us, Melanie. Welcome, and I'm so happy you're here.
Thanks for having me, Jean. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to this.
Well, why don't you take a minute to tell us a little bit about yourself and how you ended up doing what you're doing?
Okay, awesome. So I have always been in sales of some sort. I really love the aspect of the sales part of it that really just helps educate and connect. So this is kind of a perfect role for me. I've not been in title too terribly long, but been in the industry of real estate for quite some time, not as a realtor, but in home warranty. So found my way into title about 6 months ago, and I really love it. Because again, I feel like I'm able to use a lot of our tools here that really can help a realtor's, success.
Well, good. We're all about that, right?
Yes.
Well, thank you. This is not an ad for First American Title, but I did do a deal recently with First American Title, and it was wonderful. It went smoothly. I didn't have to tell anybody what they should be doing. It was just all done for me. So I appreciate that very much.
Awesome. We love to hear that.
Well, I wanted to talk today about a program you have called First American Ignite. It's something that I actually use. It's a program you offer without charge to realtors, and I'll let you get into all that. But it is a wonderful, wonderful marketing tool for any realtor out there that wants to send a postcard, a door hanger, a business card, a house flyer, house brochure, and much, much more. So I'm going to let Melanie tell you about that program, and then we'll talk about more later. Okay. All right, so here is the main page, and Melanie's going to walk us through it. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful tool. The product is quality. You can get it quickly. It's very, very inexpensive, and I have shopped around. So, Melanie, please take it away.
Yes. So I love our Ignite RE system, or tools, if you will. So there's all kinds of things that we recommend when we're sharing with realtors about, getting leads. So part of Ignite RE is that, but it is so much more too. So here on my dashboard, you can see that I have transactions, properties, farming, marketing, and classes. And then we also have calculators. So some of the things that I like to start off with is just transactions. And just really quickly, that is a portal that when you are working with one of our escrow officers, that is a secure portal for you as the realtor and our escrow team to be able to communicate. It's also a secure portal for your client to also communicate with our escrow team. So again, it's really important. I know everybody talks about, all different types of fraud and everything being secure. So again, this is a secure portal. The other thing that I love about transactions is that anytime you ever do you have a file with us, that transaction is going to stay in this section, or in your history of transactions will forever be here. So if you ever needed to go back for some reason and look up a transaction, whether it was for your client, whether it was during tax season, all of that information is kept here. So it's really easy to access and it's convenient to access.
Wonderful. That's great.
Yeah, so a lot of agents really do love that. Here in our property section, this is a section in our dashboard or in Ignite RE that you can actually go into properties, type in an address, and you can gain all kinds of valuable information on that property. You can get a copy of the deed. We don't have a copy of the surveys, but you can find out where that property last closed as far as a title office goes. Hopefully that was with us, but if not, it'll show you where it last closed, and you can call that title office and maybe they can help you out with getting access to that survey.
That's very, very helpful.
It is very helpful. A lot of times that is something that realtors will reach out to us and ask for, and we're always willing to accommodate them with those questions. But it also will tell you all kinds of great information, like the sales price of the home, financing information. Is it owner occupied? Is it a homestead for the owner? Do they live in the home, or are they out of state? If there's anything that's ever filed on that property at the county courthouse that's been filed there, you have access to all that information here in our property section. So you're not having to call the county clerks or courthouse. You're not having to go down there. You can easily access any of that information here. You can get HOA information. You can gain, again, tax information on schools. It's great. A lot of people will pull this report and maybe they're doing an open house and they'll have all kinds of great information for a potential buyer that's walking through the house. So again, a lot of information here to be had in the property section. I'm going to skip over farming and marketing just for a moment.
Okay.
You can go, I'll come back to that, but under classes, you can see whether we as First American Title, different offices around town have in-person or Zoom classes. So maybe you're an agent and you say, you know what, I'm in Melanie's territory and I need Legal One, but I can see that she's offering all these great classes, but she doesn't have Legal One coming up in 30 days and I need Legal One. So you can go in here and chances are you'll be able to find another marketing rep with First American that's either offering it in person or online. So again, great way to see what classes are being offered.
Excellent.
Through us. You have calculators, and that's simply, you guys use them all the time. You can quickly input information for a buyer's or a seller's net sheet so that you can share that with a client based on the needs of pricing. So let's go back to marketing.
Okay.
So marketing is, again, like Jean said, she uses it. She's never been able to, see prices better than ours. And I'll tell you, I haven't either. I'll have agents that will call me and say, hey, Melanie, I've got this postcard that I want to send out. I've been quoted from several different companies. This is what the cost is going to be, and we'll do the numbers on it. And we've so far always been able to beat that pricing. So just to give you an example, our postcards, both sides of, information on both sides of that postcard is going to be 83 cents to have mailed out in 8 days. So that's including the postage. So postage right now is 77 cents. If you don't know that, I didn't know it for the longest time.
It's a lot, yeah.
It is. So 77 cents for a stamp. So that's including your stamp, us creating and printing that postcard for you, getting it in the mail and shipped off to the houses that you want it to. So it's so affordable. And in that marketing section, it is super user friendly. It's really easy to do. We have created thousands of pieces of marketing for you. Like Jean said, whether that's postcards, brochures, door hangers, pop-by gift tags, business cards, Christmas cards. The list just goes on, and we're always adding to that marketing section. We have seasonal things. We have stuff that's related to sports, all kinds of things. But also, if you don't see something that you are wanting to send out and you're super creative and you just want something, specific to what you're wanting to mail out, you can create something in something like Canva and download it into our marketing section, and we can still print it and mail it out for you.
And I have done that. That works really well.
It is easy to use, yes. So back to farming, which a lot of agents love this just as much, is that if you are an agent that, I feel like whether you're a seasoned agent or whether you're a new agent, farming can really help you out in either staying in front of your sphere of influence and your past contacts, if you're a seasoned agent and you just want to stay in front of those people, right? So that you're always top of mind when those individuals are ready to sell or buy. Or whether you're a new agent and maybe you don't necessarily have that sphere of influence yet, you're working on building it. You may want to farm to and get leads in the subdivision you live in, or maybe it's in another area of town that you feel is just going to be a good area to farm. And so in that farming section, we can help you filter really granular, where we can help you say, do you want listing clients? Do you want buying clients? So would you want owner occupied homes or non-owner occupied homes to farm to? Do you want to, we can help you with the budget. So we always recommend that you farm to the same group of homes for at least 6 to 9 months. 9 to 12 months is ideal, but 6 to 9 months at least. So that means that same group of homes is getting something from you once a month. And your budget may be $50 a month. It may be $100 a month. It may be $200 a month. But whatever you're comfortable with, we can help you find a area of homes that you can farm to. And so basically what that means is we've gone in, we've plugged in a zip code, we've plugged in a city or a street address, etc. We get started, we find out how many homes you're comfortable marketing to on a monthly basis for those 6 to 9 months. And now we've been able to go through it, filter. Maybe you want empty nesters. Maybe you want people that you feel like, okay, this is a young family subdivision. Now these people have been in their homes for 4 to 5 years, and yes, we can help you figure out how long they've been in a home. It's just the information that we can gather for you is amazing. So maybe now you feel like they've started to have kids, they're outgrowing their home, they're ready to move now. So now you have your farming list put together, we can export it, and now we can bring it over into our marketing section and find some marketing materials for you to send information out to.
I just want to reiterate, do not think if you send it out once you're going to get a return. Could you possibly? Yes, but you, like she said, at least 6 to 9 months, if not 9 to 10 months.
Yes. And the other thing that I love to share with agents is that with our farming information that we're able to help you access, names and addresses are always free. Now, we can also get you telephone numbers and email addresses. So a telephone number for a household is going to be 5 cents and an email is going to be 7 cents. So again, if you're wanting to email or call, we can get you that information. We're also able to get you information, let's say when you're farming, maybe you want to look at maybe people that are going through probate. Maybe they're going through a bankruptcy or a divorce or a lis pendens. There's all kinds of what we call life-changing events that we can also pull information on, and you have access to. And we say all these are micro charges, right? Because again, like I was sharing, phone numbers are 5 cents, emails are 7 cents. A lot of these life-changing events can be 5 cents, 10 cents, maybe 50 cents. But again, a lot of great information depending on who you want your clients to be and what information you're looking for.
Well, can you show us some examples, of some of your marketing materials?
Yes, absolutely. So when we go into marketing, there's so many different types of marketing pieces like we talked about. And so I'm just going to go up here. We're in our marketing section now. I'm going to go into all products. And again, you can really filter based on what you're looking for. Over here, you can see this is a section where you can upload your image like we talked about before. If you don't see something you love or you like, and you just want something super specific, you can download that image here. But again, when you go into the different products that we have, you can see over here, you can look at, we also have social media. I forgot to mention that. So outside of the postcards, folding cards, brochures, etc. We have social media that we have created for you as well that you're going to love, and you're obviously able to download that and use that as well.
Right.
But here's, like, for instance, a season's greeting card. And the other thing that I love about our marketing material is once you've plugged in all of your information and it's super, friendly to use, it just, down the line, it shows you what you need to fill in, etc. And you can see here 83 cents. It would be delivered in 8 days. Now, let's say you say, well, you know what? I'm not in a hurry. It's not, the date isn't sensitive. I'm okay with 24 days. You can get it for 66 cents. Or maybe you want the postcard. And remember, this has something printed on the front and the back. You can have it for 23 cents. So maybe you're going to do door knocking, or maybe you want something that, again, you're just going to have at an open house. 23 cents is so affordable.
Oh, yeah. You can't beat it.
You really can't. But again, you're just going to go through here and you're going to find, what type of marketing material you want to send out. And again, let's see here if I can get back to what I was looking for. Okay, here we go. You can see here that we've got postcards, flyers and letterhead, door hangers, brochures, folding cards, labels and envelopes, business cards, social media. These are the pop-by tags. I love these. They're super creative. And again, we're always adding to this. So if you don't see something that you are looking for one day, check back in a few days or maybe a week or two, and you'll find something that they've added. Also here, if you ever see this little yellow area here with the QR code, this is a marketing piece that you can add a QR code to. Not all of our pieces have that, like this one doesn't, but a lot of them do. So again,
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I use the QR code on my brochures, my house sheets, and they can scan it and they can actually go straight to the website or a 3D tour, whatever. And when they take that home, they have it. So I think the QR codes are wonderful.
I love that. I love that we've added that. And again, you can see here holidays. So we go through the different holidays. You can see that, there's different things based on whether you want it to be a thank you, open house directed, buyer directed, seller, etc. So there's just all kinds of different types of marketing material that we have, again, based on what your needs are.
I think the folding cards are interesting too.
I love the folding cards. I see agents use these so many different ways. Let's see, let me get to those. And again, a lot of times agents will use these. They might use them at an open house. Some of them will send them out. Some of them, if they're doing like a special event, like I have agents that say, okay, I do different things at community centers or neighborhood clubhouses, depending on, different things that are going on throughout the year. So they'll use these folding cards for so many different things. And that, again, is what I love about our marketing section, is that there's just so much to choose from. So again, we have holiday cards, again, different seasons. But it doesn't have to be, here I love this. This is, I have a buyer looking for a home in your neighborhood. That's a great card to send out.
Absolutely.
So if you have questions about any of this, I would love for you to reach out. We can jump on a one-on-one phone call. You can come to my office. I can come to your office. And, that's what we're here for. We're here to help educate you on how to, complement your business, grow your business, and just be helpful.
Well, how can they reach you, Melanie? You want to give them your contact information?
Absolutely. So my cell number is 281-979-9603. So 281-979-9603. And my email address is mbowles, BOWLES, at firstam.com.
That's so easy to remember.
Yes.
Anyone out there listening, if you have any curiosity on this, if you need a good way to market, just please give Melanie a call or shoot her an email. She'll work with you one-on-one or bring a couple of your friends. You can have a meeting. It's really, really good. I'm sorry I keep going on about these house brochures, but I can place my order and within 2 days I have them. That is just mind-blowing to me that I get them that quickly. And in my opinion, let's just say it's cheap. It's very inexpensive.
Yes. And also, I love that once you've created something in our marketing section, you can view it, both sides of it. So you are, although you can proofread it. So although you filled out all the different sections, you get to proofread it. You get to see what it looks like. And I also recommend that once you get to the section where you've created it, it asks you, all the different questions, but there is a question there where you can add your address. And I love when agents add their address because once you've gotten your postcard or your marketing material that your clients or hopefully your prospective clients have gotten theirs as well. And you get to, feel it and touch it and see exactly what it looks like. And the timeline that it's been delivered.
Oh, yes. I always put myself on the mailing list for that very reason.
Absolutely.
Well, Melanie, before we sign off here, is there anything else you want to mention that we didn't talk about so far?
I don't think so. I just, go ahead.
No, I just said, okay.
Oh.
I just think it's a wonderful
Okay.
program. I hope everybody calls you.
Yes, I think it's a great program. It's got a lot of great, valuable, helpful information. And again, it's always, growing and changing and what we add to it. And we always say, hey, if there's something that you're looking for that it doesn't give you. I love the fact that this department is always wanting to improve and change to make it more user-friendly, more accessible, give you more information, to add more value. So we're always asking, tell us what you like and tell us what you want us to add because we will certainly, work on that.
It's fabulous. Well, thank you again, Melanie, so much. I know you're busy. Thanks for taking the time to do this. And I'll look forward to hearing how many calls you get.
Awesome, Jean. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in to The Real in Real Estate, your gateway to the source. Be sure not to miss our upcoming episodes loaded with fantastic insights, expert tips, and all the latest trends in the property scene. Don't forget to stay connected with us on our Trilogy Realty Group socials: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and even TikTok. Until next time, take care.